Today we're going to have a quick look at a quick and easy tip to do a green screen effect very easily and to make it even easier to do than normal. So we're shooting indoors at the moment in the normal home here and in the dining room area. I'm lit in the foreground. Now conventionally, if we wanted to light a green screen, have a green screen effect, I'd have to put a green screen behind me and that would have to be lit separately. And that would involve more lights, and it would also involve one other complication in that I can't stand so close to the green screen. I'd have to stand several feet in front of it because the light from the green screen will have spillover onto me, and that's going to spoil the effect of the green screen. So let's have a look now, just making use of what we've got here and doing away with the extra lights and allowing us to use more of the space in a confined area here. And what we're going to use is just use ambient light. And outside today we've got cloudy conditions, and that's perfect light coming through behind me, which is going to light our green screen. Let's have a look at how that effect works. Okay, I've got one of these collapsible green screens. Now these are probably the best ones to use. I'm going to put it up in a second. The reason is they are a bit of a pain in the butt folding, and I haven't mastered that yet. But these green screens are great because when you do fold them, they take up very minimal space. And when they expand, we'll see now, the actual green screen itself is taut, it's actually stretched. And so you get a very even green screen. So that's a great effect. It's also just very convenient. Whereas you have a traditional green screen on a cloth or paper, you've got to get stands for it and all the rest of it, and it just takes ages to set up. And in a confined space, it can be tricky to do that. So these are very good. Just bear with me because this is like got a mind of its own. So if I erect this now and put this here against our doorway there. So you can see now, I hope, that behind me I've got the green screen is perfect. It's lit from outside. It has one other beneficial effect, is that it obviously blocks a good bit of the light from outside as well, so you haven't got such a big contrast issue between indoor lighting and outdoor lighting. So you just want to maybe check your lighting settings there, your contrast settings, etc. On my camera here I've got it on automatic now. I find it's quite easy to deal with here. So it's beneficial having this here because it blocks the light a bit, but also you've got the green screen, and you can see because it's a lovely sunlight or diffused cloudy sunlight outside or light outside, you get a very even diffused effect on the actual screen. Now I can move around in this screen, pretty well whole body in this shot. We're going to want to, if you're doing green screen, you probably want to either do two things. If you want to show the whole area around me with a background, obviously this wouldn't be suitable because you're going to see here you've got in curtains, etc., and you want just to have in shot cropped to the green screen. So okay, you can do that. You can crop that by actually zooming in on the camera, and we'll have a look at doing that now in a second. But one other way, which is probably even more useful, but it involves an extra cost, is to actually get some editing software. Adobe and Sony Vegas, for example, Adobe Premiere Cut and Sony Vegas Pro, they offer what's called masking, and you can cut out around you the area that you want to have basically the movement area, and outside of that you'll have the background area. So the masking is very, very useful. It doesn't normally come with the lower end editing software, but it's kind of useful. If you haven't got that, well, what you're going to have to do is just crop the shot by zooming in a little bit. So we'll have a look now, just zooming in. Okay, so that's the effect now with the green screen, and the setup is simple. You can see there we've got the ambient light lighting the green screen from behind. I'm probably standing about a foot and a half away, and that's a lot less than you normally would with a conventional lighting on the green screen, because the light would be bouncing off much more. And I've got the two lights in front of me as you would conventionally because we're inside, and that's doing a green screen effect really with no extra lighting and in a confined area. The camera's probably about 7 foot away from me. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that quick tip, and happy filming.